Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you on some more current latest news. This is now regarding line on Messi. Now, currently Riaola, who currently represents Zlatan, Pogba, Mkhitaryan and Romelu Lukaku, has now come out. He has clarified and he has insisted that he will want Lionel Messi to currently leave Barcelona. Now, I think he's unhappy with the club at the moment. He's Lionel Messi, with Neymar's departure. And they've got in so far Paulinho in there, they've got De La Feu, and they've got Nelson Semedo so far in their team. But they're still looking for them replacements for Neymar. I don't know if he's had any discussions of signing an extension yet as Lionel Messi, because he clearly ain't satisfied. I think he's currently waiting to see who Barcelona do get in the team. But Riaola has insisted that he does want the current player to currently leave, and we know reports had broke out yesterday that City now may prepare to make a move for the Argentinian next summer, because the father had clarified he had been discussions and negotiations. The father of Lionel Messi had been discussions and negotiations with Manchester City about potentially him he's had discussions as a father about potentially him making a move to Manchester City next summer. And we know the City officials have been it come out the other day, have been discussions with City officials have been in discussions with the representatives of Lionel Messi about getting a deal finalised. There'd been the negotiations last summer of this situation, but he could become a free transfer Lionel Messi next summer. So City may wait until next summer, but he agreed a 4-year deal with the club last summer, did Messi, but this has yet to be signed, and this is currently unsigned, and he has still not yet signed that extension as line on Messi. There has been no bid put in just as yet. It has been confirmed there has been discussions going on, and we know City have spent a load in this current transfer window so far, but Riaola has insisted Lionel Messi to leave Barcelona. So this is what he's insisted. So I think Messi does look unhappy. I doubt that he will leave. I know Barcelona on the verge of getting a deal done for the Ousmane Dembele, but they're struggling to get deals done for Coutinho. They've had an interest in Jerry from Nice, and Barcelona need to get these reinforcements fast before this window ends, which is next Thursday. And this is what I'm saying to you guys. They've got problems now, and they haven't been the same team since basically Neymar has left Barcelona. But, all his career, after 13 years with Barcelona, 30 years old, I think, 13 years at Barcelona, 29 trophies, 5 Ballon d'Ors the current player has achieved, all-time top goal scorer for Argentina. And he scored about 506, 507 goals in about nearly 590 games all in all. And he's got that, I think, in 300 and some odd games for Barcelona. He scored about 354 now, I think it is, something like that. I think, yeah, but City apparently, it come out the other day actually that City are apparently interested in signing Lionel Messi. He's one of the world's best players in the world, and it would be interesting to see all that time he's had in Spain. It'd be interesting to see him come to the Premier League, to see how he performs, because he's the best player in the world. It'd be interesting to see how he would elevate himself, playing amongst different players, coming to experience English football, would be absolutely fantastic for Lionel Messi, but he has still yet to sign that extension, and this is what basically Barcelona are currently worried about. And we know with Manchester City, they're still, as I said, they still want Sanchez, but they may leave Sanchez, they may leave Messi until currently next summer, when Messi could become a free transfer, Sanchez become a free transfer, so City may leave it until then. They're still slightly got that interest in Sanchez, as I did say, if City are prepared, Arsenal rate him as more than £50 million, if City are prepared to pay if City are prepared to pay 70 million, that may persuade Arsenal to offload him. Arsene Wenger is still convinced he will see out his deal and he'll become free next summer, but I think Arsenal would rather cash in now. Arsenal are currently in turmoil at the moment. They haven't got Champions League football, first time in nearly 2 decades. They're in the Europa League, but I'm not going to slow it down, because we won that last season. I think they'll do okay in the Europa League, will Arsenal. But they'll be frustrated with a lack of investment in this transfer window. I think Sanchez is named for the Liverpool game on Sunday. He gets named in the Chile squad next week. And Pep Guardiola is looking to reunite with Sanchez after they had a fantastic friendship and bonded fantastically well together at Barcelona. He has won 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons. Not what you'd have expected for a player of his calibre at Arsenal, because we know he has been injured as Alexis Sanchez. He's approached Paris Saint-Germain quite a few times, and 300,000. Arsenal offered him 300,000. He was initially demanding 400,000 a week. City are probably prepared to give him £400,000 a week. I think City have had a 44 million bid rejected before for the player, but I think the way this transfer window is going for Arsenal, they will not want to offload one of their most essential players, and there's players at Arsenal who deals are coming to them. You've got Chamberlain there, who's a very, very versatile, very quick, very good in the air. He's been playing at right wing back, and Chelsea is strongly interested. And apparently, Arsenal are set to have discussions with Chamberlain's representatives about maybe signing him a new deal. If this doesn't materialise, Chamberlain may want to make the move. He has been demanding £125,000 a week at Arsenal. Arsenal may now be prepared to offer him £185,000 a week. Arsene Wenger still class him as a huge talent, experience, very, very essential, important figure for the team. So he says he's still very, very important, and Arsenal paid £15 million for him from Southampton. And Chamberlain, Chelsea have had a 25 million bid rejected for him. Chelsea have been in discussions with Arsenal. Chelsea are planning to put 35 million bid in for Chamberlain. Liverpool have been in now, still need to address their midfield. But Chamberlain is very versatile. He's a very, very good player. And Arsenal, they've got players like such Sanchez, as I said. Ozil coming to the end of their contracts, and so too Chamberlain. So Arsenal, one of them at least could still leave this summer. Maybe 2 of them at least could still leave this summer, and they're getting nowhere. The Lemar that has now come to a conclusion, as Arsene Wenger has confirmed. So what can you say? Arsenal are in current trouble, but Chamberlain, I think he may not want to. I think he may want to move. I don't think he wants to be at Arsenal, but I think he's prepared to put £185,000 a week. I think Chamberlain then may have second thoughts of leaving Arsenal, because that's initially more of a wage. That's more of an increased wage that Wenger's Arsenal are offering him than what he's currently been demanding from Arsenal as well. The current ex-Southampton player, I think he's been at Arsenal now for 4 years as Oxley and Chamberlain. I think it's something like that. Anywhere, you've got Ozil, who's a good player for Arsenal. They won't want to lose him, but in my opinion, they would cash in for these players. But with it coming to the end of the transfer window, with them struggling to get players that they want in, then to me, I would definitely keep Sanchez, one of the most essential players that Arsenal have currently got in their squad. But going back to the Lionel Messi situation, Riaola's apparently asked Lionel Messi to leave the club. I think City may go for him next summer. There, he'll probably come a free transfer. He has got a 275 million release clause at the moment in his contract, but he has yet to sign an extension. Apparently, reports suggesting City were looking to trigger this 275 million release clause, which would make history in football. It would smash the Neymar deal if the deal was to go through this summer, but I very, very doubt it will currently happen now, guys, if I am going to be quite honest with you. Arsenal, will they get another signing? As I said, going back to Arsenal, will they get another signing? We know they want Virgil van Dijk. We know Liverpool, that's been one of their targets. We know it's been Chelsea's target. Virgil van Dijk, as I did say, he's got a 5-year contract with the club. Southampton paid £12 million for him from Celtic. He put in a transfer request a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. He's been training separately. Liverpool lending interest in June because Southampton classifies as a legal approach. Juventus have been interested in the player before, who I think would elevate to a higher level, and he would be winning trophies for Juventus. But Virgil van Dijk's point of view, at Southampton, he's not going to win trophies. He's not going to participate in Champions League football, and I think that's what he currently wants. But Southampton are reluctant and resisted, and they've made it clear they're not willing to sanction the player off. They've classed him as a £60-70 million player. I don't really know much about him, to be honest with you. He has won the Players players of the season with Southampton, player of the season with Southampton before, I think, Virgil van Dijk. He had been injured, he's been injured. Well, he suffered an injury, I think, in January, and he's been injured since then as Virgil van Dijk. But Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal interested in coming play. But even if Arsenal get him, it's not going to be good enough because they still need more depth and quality into their team, and they have got a lot of problems of Arsenal. And I'm going to be quite honest with you, but as I updated you earlier on about Ousmane Dembele going to Barcelona, as I said. Apparently, more discussions have happened. Barcelona have had discussions with Borussia Dortmund. These discussions, it had been confirmed that these discussions took place in Monaco. They've had discussions, and apparently they've come to an agreement in principle. I think it's 110, 120 million, it did say, and there could be 30 million add-ons as well as part of the deal, but that could be 140, 150 million. Borussia Dortmund have had the price tag out of 138 million anywhere. And even the president, Barcelona president, confirmed they were in discussions about, involved getting signing him a 5-year contract with Barcelona. But yeah, this deal has not yet fully materialised. It hasn't fully happened just as yet. But there was a 119 million bid rejected. Borussia Dortmund have not been satisfied the way that what Barcelona have been offering, the way that they've been approaching the player. They haven't been satisfied, so they have rejected 119 million bid. We know the player's no longer there. The player's been in France, hasn't he, as the director confirmed before. But the director confirmed that they will only sanction him off if Barcelona meet what Borussia Dortmund are demanding, and this was what was clarified. He did say he will not sanction the player off if Barcelona are not willing to meet what Borussia Dortmund are currently demanding, and he did make it clear. He did say it was a 50-50 chance of him joining Barcelona. We know he's been trying to force the move as Ousmane Dembele, but this will be a fantastic sign for Barcelona. Ousmane Dembele, high prospect, just like Mbappe, high prospect, good in the air, good two-footed player, Ousmane Dembele. And he only got purchased £13 million from Rennes, so they will benefit from the sake of a young 20-year-old. They're going to make a huge profit, considering the amount of money they paid for him last summer. They're going to make so much of a huge profit. Some people may say give him another season in Germany, see how he participates, considering he's young. You could say that we're saying with Mbappe, at Monaco, but, when players have such a good season, and they're very good, for the countries, and they're good for the teams, big, teams put big money out for them, or teams value them a lot of money, so that's what happens in this transfer window. This transfer window is now it's been hotting up ever since basically Lacazette joined Arsenal. It's basically been hotting up. There's been big money being thrown out for players, as you've seen with Neymar, you've seen now with Mbappe, you've seen now with Ousmane Dembele, who's going to become the second most expensive young player. So he's going to be in the list. He's Ousmane Dembele, but Barcelona want more than that. They want Coutinho still, as he updated you. Liverpool are standing firm. They are not willing to offload their players, so that could come to a conclusion of their pursuit of Philippe Coutinho. But as I did update you with Lionel Messi, do you think he'll make the move? I think he may. He may stay at Barcelona at least another season. He'll sign the extension. He'll stay at Barcelona another season, and then he may leave next summer on a free transfer. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. Subscribe to my channel as always. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you later on. Bye.